My name is Alexander de Moes and I'm a Technical Solution Specialist with Cisco. And today I'm going to show you why Cisco SD-WAN is the perfect solution for your business. Traditional WAN architectures do not meet the needs of today's businesses. They're too expensive because of the high cost of MPLS links and maintenance. It's complex to install, manage and scale because each box has to be configured separately. And it underperforms because not all links are fully utilized. There is no insight into QoS because you have no idea how well your links perform, and you have to trust your service provider that your links are always up. And it's not secure because you have no idea what happens with your data when it travels between branches. Customers deserve a better WAN, and Cisco SD-WAN is the WAN that they deserve. Let's look at some of the features of Cisco SD-WAN. Cisco SD-WAN adds an extra layer of abstraction on top of the traditional WAN. We call this the fabric. The fabric is centrally managed by a single controller, making it simple and scalable. App-aware routing and load balancing allows the traffic to take the most efficient route and make sure that the links do not get congested while others are underutilized. This can, for example, result in clear audio and video connections. Easily connect to multiple cloud providers such as AWS and cloud applications such as Office 365 and Dropbox. SD-WAN can measure the performance of these applications to make sure that your users have a smooth experience by taking the most efficient route. Zero-touch deployment allows you to configure a new branch without going there physically. The configuration is done through a centralized graphical user interface, and there is no need to configure each box with CLI. Visibility into WAN allows admins to see what's going on the network to reduce and manage risks of the WAN going down. Built-in security features such as an intrusion prevention system and traffic segmentation allow network admins to detect threats fast and segment classified traffic from public traffic. Open APIs allow our customers to develop their own innovative applications that can solve specific business needs. Let's dive deeper into the technology that makes all of this possible. Cisco's SD-WAN architecture extends the concepts of intent-based networking into the WAN by clearly separating control plane, data plane, management plane, and policy plane functions. The orchestration plane is run by vBond. On the management plane, we find vManage. The control plane is separated from the routers, running on a single centralized location. We call this controller vSmart. On the data plane, we find the routers. This is how we divide the system. Let's dig deeper in each one of them. The vBond is the gatekeeper of the SD-WAN fabric. When you boot up the devices in the network, the vBond is the first point of contact. It decides which devices are allowed to connect to the SD-WAN fabric and which are not. When a device is authenticated, it distributes the lists of vSmarts to all vEdges. Next is vManage. This is where your primary interaction with the network happens. All operations, configurations, creating templates, bring up devices, policy design, troubleshooting, monitoring, all of that is done from the vManage GUI interface. This is a screenshot of the vManage dashboard, just to give you an idea of what it looks like. If you would like to have a demo of the functionalities of vManage, please contact me. Next is vSmart. The vSmart is the brain of the SD-WAN fabric. Changes made in vManage are pushed to the vSmart controllers. All the control policies are implemented on vSmart. It distributes any data plane or routing policies to the edge routers. Next are the vEdge routers. They are the routers on the edge of each branch. This can be a physical vEdge router like the vEdge 1000 or a cEdge router such as the ISR 4K, but it can also be virtual. They are responsible for forwarding the packets, policy enforcements, and creating IPsec tunnels between the sites. They provide secure connections with the remote vEdge routers and establish secure control plane connections with the vSmart controllers through the Overlay Management Protocol, or OMP. Now, let's look at a use case to see what the experiences are of one of our customers. National Instruments is a company that develops lab equipment and software. They are serving more than 35,000 companies, generating an annual revenue of over $1.2 billion. As the company was growing, however, the IT environment and especially the corporate wide area network had become a victim of that success. Their bandwidth requirements were growing by 10 to 25% every year, while the IT budgets weren't keeping up. 88 sites worldwide required continuous connectivity, but the WAN was underperforming. Most sites had different requirements, and they want to improve its global network capacity and performance without taking on huge cost. They had no idea how they were going to solve this, but then everything changed when Cisco brought Cisco SD-WAN to the table. Cisco SD-WAN brought software-defined network intelligence to the WAN, and it allows National Instruments to transport large amount of network traffic over low-cost internet connections instead of expensive MPLS links, so they eliminated the bandwidth bottleneck on their MPLS circuits. National Instruments is still in the middle of its SD-WAN journey, connecting just 36% with worldwide locations. But still, the project has already reduced overall MPLS spending by 25%, a net saving of nearly $450,000 in a single year. And more importantly, for all their users and customers, the solution has increased average bandwidth by an incredible 3,075%. They were able to improve audio and video quality, and the overall environment has become much easier to manage. Now, as you can see, Cisco's SD-WAN solution has dramatically improved National Instruments' business. Are you curious to see what Cisco can do to transform your business? Then contact me immediately, because Cisco SD-WAN is the WAN that you want.